because I'm disappointed that at the end of the day, even though the people of the two states apparently prefer the APC, in the case of Zamfara, we actually won all the seats, governorship, Senate, House of Assembly, and on account of technicality, the court took the victory away and gave it to PDP. Obviously, it's like the mother having given birth to a child, a bouncing baby boy and baby girl, and the nursing sister decided to award them to another woman. Obviously, you must feel the thing. River was a bit different in the sense that we were not even allowed to feature at all in the primary. But there are a couple of lessons to be learned, and I believe those lessons have been learned. Which is, in approaching primaries, we must be guided strictly by the provisions of the Electoral Act, or be guided strictly by the provisions of APC Constitution. And again, this is part of the issue. If you were following what people regard as disagreement between me and my brother, Dr. Obaseki, you know, he conducted as a governor. I mean, I saw it on a television station. I mean, media. He said he conducted primaries as the governor of Edo State. He cannot understand why the chairman, that is my person, being in Abuja, can sit down here and cancel a primary that he had conducted. He thought that as governor, you should have that authority. And why should somebody question it? To question it at confidence or trust in this person. Unfortunately, that is not the law. If there are lessons to learn from the father, it is precisely that primaries are to be conducted by the national of the party. In our case, the National Working Committee sets up a panel. And that was why it was not a choice for us to accept an illegal primary. Even though he had his reasons, namely that the panel did not arrive on time. But unfortunately, it's like a that INEC did not deliver materials on time will not be a good excuse for you to join yourself to INEC and for and we had to cancel it because it is not within the competence of state governments and of state organs to conduct primaries. And that was the issue in Zamfara, that the election results were announced by the state organs and the state government. That was the issue in Zamfara. So if before now anybody had doubt about the fact that the conduct of primaries must be done according to law and according to the position of the party, the judgment, the Supreme Court judgment in Zamfara, I believe, has settled that. It has also settled Rivers. Because you know, Senator Abe also conducted what they call direct primaries in Rivers State, and the court arrived at the same conclusion that it is not within his powers so to do, because the system is governed by laws and by the party constitution. But let me also say, when you raised the first question, I committed with you. The other issue which people have spoken to about what they have reduced to the difference between me and my brother from the university. I think there are three other elements that I just point out so that I put all of this to a close. Besides the issue of the primary, which we spoke to, I also advise him that we have established a tradition in Edo State. Jobs that local people could do, we give those jobs to local people to do. And I'm not repentant about that, because that is the way to empower the local economy. And the primary purpose of government, empower your people, empower your citizens, let them prosper. So by giving them simple jobs like schools to build, primary schools, secondary schools, these are not complex civil engineering work. Local contractors can handle, even if those local contractors are politicians. And I did advise him after 2.5 years that it was not right to stop building new schools, because schools, education is the major industry in the state. And the benefit of doing what we started doing, the Red Roof Revolution as we call it, is that it is done, those jobs were done largely by party, by local police, local contractors, many of whom are also party leaders. But for me, no apology, because I have not seen where the Americans give contract to Russian companies to go and work for them. And the benefit of that is that you give job to a contractor who may well incidentally be a leader of your party. He executes the jobs. Usually their rates are lower because their overhead is less, so their prices are more competitive. And boys and their girls to supply sand, supply granite, lay tiles, do bricklayer work, roofing, and incidentally both the ceramic tiles and other things that are used for this building are made in Edo State. The iron rod for pillars and so on, they are made in Edo State. And so the money circulates. And because we're using aluminium glass and windows, these aluminiums by local technicians also within Edo State. So this money circulates, I would say, 100% within Edo State. And when it circulates to the hands of local contractors, including local politicians who are also contractors, there is nothing in our laws that says that you cannot be a contractor. The important thing is that you must follow the contract, and if you win, you must ensure that the job is done to specification, and then make legitimate profit. When you do that, you have a sense of ownership. At the national level, we have put pressure on our president that he should look towards a PC who works so hard across the 774 local governments, or 1,000, I don't know, 120,000 wards across the country, that you have to find a way to run the economy such that it trickles down to people at the grassroots. There's no miracle. Nobody is asking for a national dining table where everybody will come down and eat. The responsibility of government is to create opportunity, give jobs to your citizens to do, and they make legitimate profit with which they look after themselves, their family, and even sometimes contribute to supporting the party in their various localities. Of that, I felt uncomfortable. Number 3, I was very disturbed and angry that I use the word anger because I worked so hard to call a 5-star hospital in Benin. And before I left office, to identify a first-class hospital equipment provider like Bamed. We awarded this contract to Bamed. Bamed had delivered this equipment. I paid 75% of the total cost before I left, even though thereafter the Naira was devalued, which had its own complication. But everything said and done with the help of the CBN, they are able to procure the equipment and install them in the hospital. And the hospital remained closed for about 2 years. Now, if you close this room for 2 years, and you come back one day and open it, you'll be surprised that even the furniture, the paintings and everything, you see things going bad. Not to talk of a hospital with cutting-edge medical equipment that were installed in the hospital, which I paid for before I left government. What I expected the government to do was to pay so that the hospital equipment can be delivered in full. Now, some of you who, if you were not directly involved, thought some write-up sponsored by my political opponent, sometimes even my opponent within the APC, suggesting that there were no equipment in that hospital. This is a hospital that was commissioned by President Muhammadu Buhari about 5 days before the end of my tenure. And the equipment is so, he was very excited about the quality of job done in terms of the building and the quality of supplies as of the time of commissioning. Now, to halt that process, even after more equipment have been delivered, And I had a conversation with my brother, the governor. I said, why will you love the hospital? And people are accusing me that there's nothing inside. Not only are you not defending it, but what you actually require is not to defend it in a newspaper. The best way to put those who are accusing me wrongly to shame is to open the hospital. They say seeing is believing. When it is opened, people go there, either or they want to really go and see what they have there. That will put pay to the speculation. I was particularly pained the day President Buhari was scheduled to commission the Chief of Army Staff Conference. Some element in Edo did a one-page advert asking the president to go and look at the hospital, that the place is still closed. About 2 years after he had commissioned it, and that it was one of these fake projects. Now, how bad do I treat that? I'm no more the governor. I met well for Edo State, hospital that I dare say throughout Nigeria, nobody can point to a hospital that has the appeal in terms of aesthetics, the facilities that we put in that hospital. And then it's closed. Till today, I couldn't understand the logic of that decision. And I had complained to a mutual friend to say, look, why would the government keep this place closed? Meanwhile, the equipment have warranty. Whether you use it or not, those warranties are running. Now, I had to, because you see, whatever anybody wants to say, other people, but for me, the only thing that I invested in my political that made me the governor of Edo State is my reputation. And if that is destroyed, I will have nothing left in my life. It is okay if I knowingly ruin my name, but it hurts when you do your best to protect and project the interests of the people who have entrusted you with their leadership, and yet somebody is doing something that puts you in bad light. I had to do a documentary, and when it was used on Channel television, I believe NTA, AIT, and TVC, and people saw the equipment and the voice showing what each of the equipment were meant to be used for. Public opinion in Edo State changed. They then started asking questions. So if we have this equipment, why will you close the hospital? I think what the government should have done at that time was to explain why they had not opened the hospital. What he told me in private was that he was looking for private consultant to manage the hospital. That is purely his discretion. How he manages it, whether through Minister of Health or he want to manage it through consultant, those are policy choices he has to make, and he bears responsibility for the outcome of his preferred choice. I cannot grudge him for that, and I don't even have advice on that. It's up to him. What I was concerned about, he said to have used taxpayers' money, called a 5-star building, put state-of-the-art equipment, and place it short, and I'm being accused of a fake project. That troubled me. And the government responded. They responded by to go to House of Rep, and he lost the ticket. And so he was agreed, who was the speaker. Between him and the government, he decided to try to see if they can embarrass me by suggesting that, and in the period of the inquiry, they removed the files of the hospital from the Ministry of Health, such that they were trying to give the impression as if the contract was verbally awarded, the way someone has done somewhere. And but thank God, as I say, you can't bury the truth, but you cannot defeat the truth. Then Commissioner who superintended over the procurement process is a professor of medicine in the University of Benin. And the guy who was Commissioner for Housing, who was also the chairman of the Tenders Board, is still working in the government. And between them, they supplied their own 5 copies of the document which the Ministry of Health Edo State Ministry of Health claimed they didn't have. And at the end of the day, VAMED showed evidence of the delivery of all the equipment, the acknowledgement of those equipment by the Ministry of Health, and the certificate of completion to the effect that goods delivered are up to the value of money paid by the state government. All of these were tendered, plus a request, a letter to the state government through the Ministry of Health, requesting the government to nominate people to carry out, training, because these are highly sophisticated equipment. They need specialized training so that they can come back home and know not only on how to use the equipment, but also how to maintain them, because like you will imagine, even your microphone need maintenance. Now, they tendered that letter, and the state government had it nominated the people to go for the training that was required, which was part of the contract for which we have paid 75%. So, what they had set up to embarrass my person simply turned against them. The house decided to go and visit the hospital to see whether what is on paper is on ground. And they went there and they were overwhelmed by what they saw. Even you, I challenge you to go to the Edo Central Hospital, the one I call 5-star hospital. And a journalist insists of your right to go and see, inspect the buildings, inspect the equipment, and form your opinion.